Good if you're gonna do like a play reading, you know, like a party tray for like play readings and stuff like that. If you do like a play reading or you're doing a play or a movie or something, you can buy those and give them out as snacks. Carne asada, that is actually a type of steak.
But what part of the cow is it from?
Part of the carne. This right here is very good. It's very hard to find, and it's very good meat right here. That's deer meat for like a deer or even antelope, but especially deer. Oh yeah, you're right. It's not.
It's a bit.
What's deer meat called?
Oh no, deer meat.
This is from a lamb.
No,
Yeah.
veal doesn't mean a lamb. It means a baby calf.
Oh, it's a baby cow. Oh, venison. Okay, yeah, that's right. Yeah, venison. Okay, I forgot. Oh, you're right. You're right. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. You're right. It's a baby cow.
Baby lamb is something.
Yeah, it's venison. Or is it venison? Venison.
That's discounted and it's 15.
Yeah, venison.
I won't date a guy.
Guys that hunt, but all of this has been killed.
Yeah, I know.
All of it. All of it was murdered. All of it. Yeah, Alabama Shakes is pretty good.
Blue Moon's orange flavor.
They're really good. They actually work pretty well for for waking up. I like wings. Wings are good. It's got 15 grams of protein. There. I don't mind the hickory one. Hickory barbecue is pretty good.
I don't know much about hops. They have a buffalo. It's like $1.25. I mean, they'll feed us for $3.60.
Yeah, that could be good.
And we should have leftovers. It says 8 servings, but you know it's not 8 servings.
don't know. Maybe Andy Warhol can find it. What's that? I think it's pretty good. It has fat in it, though. Right? So Ratman actually is famous in New York and Manhattan. He's called Ratman, but he doesn't use his phone. The other people get him. He gets on other shows, or gets on other people's phone, and he gets online and all this stuff and different platforms like Facebook and what's it called, Vine. He gets on Vine and Facebook. There's another thing, he gets on Twitter. I got rid of my Twitter today, and he gets on Facebook and Vine. But like, if you went around a grocery store acting weird, like 2 or 3 hours, maybe 3 or 4 hours a day, the cameras are gonna get you and they're gonna post that stuff and make you famous. All you have to do is just act weird at a grocery store. She told me, have a good night. I know what a good night is. I got 3 children. I know what a good night is. A long time ago, when the troubadours would perform at the ancient Colosseum, they would become very evil because of the amount of people in the Colosseums. There were thousands upon thousands of people that went to the Roman Colosseums. The reason it made them evil is because the troubadours and the people, the speakers, the orators, especially the actors and performers and mimes even. They had mimes. Not mimes, but mimes. Mimes. They were evil because they were very, very powerful. They could communicate ideas either of the king or of a religion or politics. They were the most dangerous people in the Colosseum and the most evil because they were around people. The beer and the drugs. Beer and drugs. The guy's kind of a weirdo on a motorcycle in the middle of the night. Got like one side on the light. Beer and drugs. So Kurt Cobain was on a lot of beer and a lot of drugs. He did drink a lot of beer, but he also slammed heroin because he had a problem with his stomach. He was constantly in pain most of his life until the very end. He couldn't take it anymore. But he had a problem eating. So there was a weird connection that he had with food. And he couldn't take it towards the end. And Frances Bean, who was his daughter, he didn't really get to know her. She was barely even talking. She was barely even making the ABCs. And he just went off to a quiet place. And he decided there was no more for him. And Courtney tortured him. She completely abandoned him and tortured him. She blamed him for dropping the baby at a rehab. She said, it was your fault, Kurt. It was your fault that you dropped the baby. Rainy Love is based a little bit on Courtney Love. And yeah, she is a werewolf. Courtney Love is probably more closer to like a vampire than a werewolf. And she's very messed up. Oprah tried to help her and talk to her. But she used to go live in concert and reenact the suicide of her husband, Kurt Cobain. She was full of demons. They say that she's getting better. Much better. But you know what I mean? What more can I say? So Kurt Cobain would probably have been a vlogger today. He probably would have vlogged everything. But back then, going out of the 90s or into the mid-90s, you couldn't really vlog really anything. You had to rely on like the Rolling Stones or reporters or weirdo reporters coming through. But he would have vlogged way more than what he could. Like Daniel Johnston vlogged everything. But in his early stages, he vlogged a lot. If you look at all the footage of Daniel Johnston, it's like hundreds of hours of footage. Have a bag? Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah, it's the trunk. Oh, that's a bag from the store?
No, this is shit from my work.
You can either take what they give you, or you can like deny it. But you got to be careful. The reason Uber got in trouble is because they were putting drivers in dangerous situation. That includes Uber Eats too. They've gotten a few drivers killed. They've gotten drivers injured. Drivers have been assaulted. Even a driver got shot. So Uber's in trouble because of the safety issues. And Postmates is in trouble for being intoxicated because they have guys that were working while they were also smoking. So Postmates got in trouble for basically hiring and smuggling. Postmates is real dirty. But like Uber Eats is probably a little bit better, but ultimately you got to watch out because Postmates, they'll send you out like 25 miles out of the way, and they try to put people in danger too. But Uber Eats did put me in danger. They almost got me killed. So keep your eyes peeled for Titty Bingo. Titty Bingo. It's a commercial called Titty Bingo. And it's about Texas Heart. Texas Heart. So I just saw Texas Heart, which is a song from Titty Bingo. They're a multicultural group that's in Texas. And I noticed that Breck Roll had a feather. There was a feather that I saw. And I saw a feather too, and I vlogged a similar feather. I saw two feathers. My feather that I vlogged, and Breck Roll's feather. It's like in code.
My great grandma. Because that I'd bought at the store that was called the $3 store in Houston.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, what?
The bedroom. Do you have something on the TV on in there?
No, I had this song playing called Beautiful Dreamers.
Where's the song?
I don't know. It's by a...
No, I heard something come from the bedroom.
Oh, I just tooted a second ago.
No, it wasn't that. It sounded like a voice coming from the bedroom.
I don't know if you say it's a voice, it's a voice.
Did you hear that?
No, yes, I heard it. It's scary. It's spooky.
What was that?
I don't know.
Seriously, what was that? You didn't hear that? Did you hear that?
I was playing this.
It was a voice that came from this bedroom. Oh, it was that?
It was a minute ago, then I came in here.
I heard it coming from this bedroom. Sweetie, that's what I heard right there, that noise right there. What was that? That's what I heard.
Yeah.
What is that? That's coming from your phone?
Yes.
That sounded like a stereo. Oh my God, that sounds like a stereo.
I had it, and then I went in there. It was turned off.
It sounded like a voice or something. That's really weird.
Happened on your birthday?
Stuff that happened to your mom's birthday?
On that date, but not that year.
Oh, on your mom's birthday.
And it's funny because I think that's my mom's signature. It says Tammy's statement, July 14, 1997. So she was 37.
Oh, okay.
When you get married, the fun stops. And it's funny because she was 37, and at the time I was barely 36. So hold on, turn it off real quick.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know. It was a Mother's Day card I gave her, 2015. And I got her flowers too, I think. I don't know whether...